All right, welcome back everybody to Indian Wells night session. And for the first time in 2 years, Jannik Sinner is playing at the event. He is playing the night session against Svrcina. I'm going to go with that until I get corrected. Here we go. He's a young Czech player. There's a lot of them going around. A lot of young Czech players going around at the moment. It's Czech Republic are doing very well on the men and women's side, but Svrcina is a part of that, along with Mahach, Lehechka, all those guys, Menchik. But here we go. Jannik Sinner walking out on court. Made the semi-finals last 2 years ago. Lost to Alcaraz in this event. So let's see what happens. Osaka's about to start. Yep, Jovic is about to start as well. So, yeah, plenty of tennis. Plenty of tennis going on. We'll keep an eye on Osaka. And then we've got Eala coming on against Yastremska after the Jovic match. So we'll watch that as well. But, yeah. Big night of tennis. Yeah, Felix won. He beat Monfils from a set down. That was a good comeback. Yeah. What else has happened since we've been out? Yeah, so Joint lost 7-5 in the third. Palini came back and won. Raducanu lost her doubles match. Umboco, I think Umboco and Andreeva are playing doubles right now, right? Oh, they won. They just won. Oof, nice. Yeah, it's Zverev Berrettini earlier today. Hey, Greggs, thank you for the 48 months. Appreciate that. Thank you for the 4 years. How do you watch this on TV? I'm glad you asked. So, see this QR code on the side of the screen or in the link in the description below. You can click that link and you can get the Tennis TV app, which you can watch Tennis TV on, which is where I'm watching this on my screen. So go check that out. By the way, just between you and me, don't tell the others. There's actually a promo going around. It's not a promo exclusively to us. It's actually a worldwide promo. If you use the word sunshine, you get 25% off the first month. So, yeah, click that link. Click that, do that, scan the code, and you can get 25% off if you use the code sunshine. But don't tell anyone else, all right? Just you. Watchdog, that one's for you. Don't tell anybody else. Keep that to yourself. There you go. You can click that link. All right. Winner of this is going to play either Chapo or Echeverry, who are playing right now. So Chapo played really well the other night against Steph as well. So that could be an interesting match if it is Sinner versus Chapo. And it was an interesting match. Yeah, Deb, it's a worldwide promo. It's not exclusive to us. But if you use the word, some people might not have seen it, so I'm just telling you. Some people might not have seen it online, so I'm telling you. When you go to the checkout, you got to put in the word sunshine, and you get 25% off. I think it's only for new. If you haven't got Tennis TV, it's only for new signups. I think. If you have Tennis TV, I don't think you're eligible. But don't worry, we're working on it. I'm working on it behind the scenes. Don't worry. Don't worry, I got you, chat. I got you. All right, here we go. So, yeah, Dalibor Svrcina. Again, I'm pretty sure I'm saying it right. I've heard him say it like 7 times. I just pressed, how does he say it? And I'm pretty sure it's Svrcina. And I'm sure I'll get corrected, but I'm pretty sure it's not Svrcina. The S is silent, from what I could understand from his way of saying it. Svrcina is what I'm going with. Sinner, by the way, is wearing some like light purpley pink color. It's not bad. Better than the mustard color. All right, here we go. Qualifier is Svrcina. Currently ranked 109 in the world. And had a decent run in Acapulco, making it through the qualies. Ended up losing in the first round of Duckworth, but he did make it through the qualies. Also qualified for Acapulco, made it to the second round, lost to Gaboli, who won the whole thing. He beat Duckworth in the first round here. My bad, I'm not reading. Yeah, so I had a good run in Acapulco. Sorry, not Dubai, Acapulco. Lost second round to Gaboli, who ended up winning the whole thing. He did lose qualifying at Delray Beach. He didn't play the Australian Open. He lost in the first round of the qualies for Auckland. So yeah, still starting his career. He's still a new name to the scene. He is 23 years old, so he's not a next gen guy, but he is sort of in the Sinner generation. I wonder if he's played Sinner in juniors. I wonder if that happened. Have a look. Because if they're similar generation, so maybe they played. All right, Sinner won the toss, elected to serve. All right, so no, they didn't play in juniors, but they were in the juniors at the similar time. Very successful junior career did Svrcina. Got to world number 8 in his junior career. That was in 2018 when he got to number 8 in the world. He also let me check. Did he make a Grand Slam final? Let me check. Wimbledon, no. French Open, no. So no Grand Slam junior success, as far as I can tell. Made a couple of finals. He actually won, beating Draper in the final of the ITF Junior Tennis Championships back in 2018. Also beat Draper in a final of an ITF event in Thailand in 2018. So got a couple of wins. Actually beat Draper 3 times in a row. Beat Draper first round of the Australian Open Juniors back in 2018 as well. So he beat Draper 3 times in a row. He also played Musetti in the juniors. Also played Lehechka in the juniors. So he is familiar with all of these players. He was around those guys in the junior scene. But yeah, beat Draper 3 tournaments in a row. So Draper doesn't want to play this guy. He's like, I don't want to play that guy. This guy's, he knows something. All right, let's see what he's got here. Sinner, 30 love. But yeah, that's funny. Also played Runa in Roehampton in 2019. Lost in that junior event. Yeah. So he is familiar with this generation of player. He watched these guys. He was part of them. He was part of it, right? I mean, he was there when they were all coming up together. He just hasn't been the one to break out as much as these other guys have so far. 40 love. As a return into the backhand of Sinner. Svrcina goes wide on the backhand off the tape, and it's 1 love Sinner. Osaka's playing right now. We'll keep up to date with her. Jovic is playing right now. We'll keep up to date with her. Winner of this play, Shapovalov. He is up 4-3 on serve in the first set of his match. Osaka already broke in her match, so she's already up a break. All right, Darren Cahill in the house. Watching this. As well as the rest of his team. All right. As we get a fault from Svrcina, second serve. As the return goes a forehand for Svrcina. Forehand from Sinner down the line in the net, and it's love 15. 15 love. Just checking. 15 love. And the return goes the forehand of Svrcina. Forehand from Sinner. Svrcina forehand again. The forehand of Sinner. Into the forehand of Svrcina. Sinner with the forehand again. Svrcina goes again to the Sinner forehand. And Sinner changes direction. Goes down the line. Svrcina gets with the backhand. Then Sinner forehand goes wide. And it's 30 love. And Eala's not playing after Sinner. But she is playing... Her match should start after this. Like, not on the same court. But this match should finish after... should finish, and then we can watch Eala after this. But they're not on the same court, no. Jovic Osorio is the match on the same court as Eala. First serve the fault, second serve. As the return goes in from Sinner, he comes to net with a volley, but he pushes the volley wide, 40 love. Love. As the return goes into the backhand of Svrcina. Forehand from Sinner to the backhand of Svrcina down the line. Sinner with the forehand down the line also, but it's wide. 1-all. Good hold. All right. 1-all. Back to Sinner. Ace-7 15 love. $15 love. Sinner serves again. That's a fault. Second serve. As with a forehand on the stretch from Svrcina. Forehand from Sinner to the backhand of Svrcina. Sliced. Into the forehand of Sinner. Svrcina backhand again to the forehand of Sinner. Into the backhand of Svrcina. Sinner backhand. Again to the backhand of Svrcina. Sinner hits a forehand down the line again for a winner. 30 love. Oh, man. Serve again. Here's a fault. Second serve. All right, Sinner comes out with a volley. Winner, 40 love. Shapo's on fire. I filled out my bracket with Sinner as the winner. Nice. All right, Sinner's already hit 5 winners. As we get a fault, second serve. Sinner with a forehand into the forehand of Svrcina. Svrcina in the net. And Sinner leads 2-1. Osaka's got the double break already, by the way. She's up 3 love already. All right, Sinner leads 2-1. All right. 2-1. Is it my imagination, or did they color coordinate all the signage on the electrical boards to match Sinner's shirt? I don't think so. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't been paying attention. No, that's right, Dutchy. Yeah, Osaka starts now. Yeah, I didn't really want to do any double headers if we could avoid it today. Plus, also the Osaka match sucks because she's winning easily, so we're not missing much now. But if we watch 2 matches now and then Eala starts, I'll freak out. So, yeah, having 3 matches at the same time never good, never good. But yeah. But hopefully Osaka wins in straight sets and we don't miss anything, just like we didn't miss much with the Raducanu match earlier. You know. To be honest, I mean, Gauff's match was the only match that that has kind of gone the distance and, or at least went a distance. All right, 2-1. I've never heard of Svrcina before today. Yeah, I mean, most people wouldn't have. I didn't either. I mean, I've seen his name because every time I see it, I kind of think, how the hell am I going to say that name? But we never watched him. It's the first time we're watching him. So we're going to learn as much about him as everybody else all at the same time. We're all going to learn together. Is it a backhand from Svrcina into the backhand of Sinner? Svrcina back into the net. Love 15. Love 15. The Gauff match was a second set crazy, yeah. Shapo's got an 8.4 performance rating, crazy. Love 15, second serve for Svrcina. Into the back of Sinner. Svrcina forehand. Good shot down the line. Sinner shanks it wide. And it's 15 all. So yeah, in his first round, Svrcina took out Duckworth in straight sets. And looked like his ground strokes were the thing that helped him win that day. As Svrcina double faults, 15-30. Looks like he doesn't mind a forehand down the line. He doesn't really mind a backhand cross court. Like, so rip the backhand cross court and smoke the forehand down the line seems to be his favorites. At least it was in the first round. That was the tactic that he used a lot more. It's funny because he did beat Duckworth last week in Acapulco as well. So he's beat Ducky twice in a row now. When he played Caboli last week, let me have a look. 1540 here, break points. What did he look like last week when he played Caboli? Yeah, the forehand down the line seems to be, and the backhand cross court seemed to be his. Doesn't mind to hit a rip across court forehand either, but Sinner puts up a lob and Svrcina survives for now, 30-40. Yeah, it seems like he's a little bit. I mean, look, he's one of those. He's a 23-year-old, right? These 23-year-old guys, the guys between 23 and under, they all have a similar style the way they play, right? They play that aggressive game where they're looking to come to the net, they're looking to put it away. They're not going to stand back and rally for 50 shots and wait for you to miss. They're impatient in a good way. They're out there to try and win points rather than trying to make you hold, try and get you to lose. You know what I mean? All right. Sinner breaks 3-1. They're proactive. They're proactive, right? They're not out there trying to wait, trying to outlast you. They're gonna go straight for the head. All right, 3-1. As a wild puppy appears. Doesn't play what the rest of his generation play. Like, that style that he plays is not the same as the rest of his generation. Like, the guys that are around his generation, I mean, the Alcarazes and Runers and guys, they don't play that game that, they're not there to try to rally. They're not, he is obviously more aggressive than like a Medvedev. But yeah, it's interesting that Sinner kind of has that. He's a little bit more of the, he's not trying to come to the net, not trying to finish the point off as quickly. He's a little bit more patient and methodical with how he goes about it. He's not out there to just rip winners, even though he can. That's not really his his go-to. 30 love Sinner. As a return from Svrcina goes in the net, 40 love. He's definitely more calculated than some of these other guys that sort of rip the ball and grip and rip, right? He's more out there, he's like, I'm gonna hit some winners, but I'm also gonna make sure they're in the right spots. Put them in the corners. 40 love. As a return goes into the forehand of Sinner, backing it from Svrcina. As Sinner goes again, the backhand of Svrcina to the forehand of Sinner. Forehand Svrcina on the stretch, goes down the line. Good shot. Sinner gets it back. Svrcina comes in with a drive volley winner. 40-15. Nice hitting from Svrcina that time. 40-15. Sinner serves a fault, second serve. Excited to see Dimitrov back. Dimitrov Alcaraz will be exciting. Yeah, that's going to be tomorrow afternoon after the Djokovic match. Should be fun. As the return goes into the forehand of Sinner, back in it from Svrcina in the net. It's 4-1 Sinner. First set. 4-1. All right. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be really interesting. There's a lot of good matches tomorrow. I think Dimitrov match is going to be just like last year. Might be. I mean, yeah. Hope not, though. I hope it's close. hope it's close. All right, 4-1 Sinner. All right, the breeze has picked up. It's been windy most of the afternoon anyway. Shapovalov is having a good night so far. First set 6-3 against Echeverry. Yep. Nice. Winner of this will play the winner of that match, so super relevant. All right, 4-1 Sinner. Svrcina serves again. All right, return goes in the backhand of Svrcina. Backhand from Sinner. Into the forehand of Svrcina. Sinner with the backhand pass in the net. That's 15 love. All right, forehand goes into the backhand of Svrcina. Forehand from Sinner again. Cross court. Svrcina with a slice on the stretch. Sinner comes in with a volley. Svrcina with a backhand, but Sinner's get there with the easy volley. And it's 15-0. Sinner can't get the return. 30-15. As we get a fault from Svrcina. Second serve. Yeah, Shapovalov's winning. Yep. Beta against Svrcina, which is kind of crazy. Forehand now goes down the line of the backhand of Sinner. Sinner inside out winner. This is too good. Break point Sinner 30-40 to get the double break. 30-40. And Shapo is 6-3 up, but he's down love 1. Also, Jovic up a break against Osorio, and Osaka's up 5-1 against Kazan Saber. As return goes into the forehand of Svrcina. Forehand from Sinner to the forehand of Svrcina. To the backhand of Sinner. Svrcina backhand into that Sinner forehand. As Svrcina backhand cross court. Sinner gets there with the slice. Svrcina slice into the net. Double break. 5-1. And it's Sinner. Going to serve the set. Svrcina redlining his game. And it's not working, clearly. Oh, redlined his body. Oh, okay. Last year. Okay. Nice. Sinner serving volleys. But instead he hits backhand instead of the volley. And it's a winner. All the same, 15 love. You need Svrcina to win 7 games. Shit. We need to win the second set then. Or make a tiebreak second set. Backhand return goes into the forehand of Sinner. Sinner hits it wide and it's 15-all. Yeah, Deb, doesn't matter. It's fine if people are like just talking about betting. If people are complaining, then that's a different story. People just well, let people just talking about it. It's fine. 30-15. As the return goes into the forehand of Sinner, but Sinner missed it. He went the forehand wide, and it's 30-all. Chance for Svrcina to get maybe one of the breaks back. 7 games with a big ask, respectfully. Yeah, I agree. I think 6-3, 6-4. Sinner's not that generous when it comes to playing players, qualifiers. He doesn't give games away. Second serve. Okay, I take it back. Double fault. He is very generous. What a lovely gesture. Double fault. You want another game? Here you go. Have this one. 30-40. Break point for Svrcina to get one of the breaks back. Sinner serves the forehand for Svrcina. Forehand for Sinner. As Svrcina slice. Again to the forehand of Sinner. Svrcina with the forehand again. To the forehand of Sinner. Svrcina backhand lob. Sinner lets it bounce. And hits a smash. Straight to Svrcina, who hits it in the net. Oh, man. There's a little opportunity there. Deuce. We get the deuce. Sinner serves again. Serve out wide the forehand of Svrcina. Forehand from Sinner. Svrcina goes wide on the backhand, and it's advantage Sinner to take the first set. Advantage Sinner. Serve out wide, too strong. 6-1. Sinner takes the first in, I want to say 26 minutes. I want to say 25 minutes. 26 minutes. Sinner's got plans. He's got places to be. Busy man. Also, Echeverry up 3-love in the second against Chapo. All right. Sinner is merciless. All right, 9.0 on the performance rating for Sinner. That is crazy. And a 6.9 for Svrcina, but yeah, Sinner with a 9.0. That is insane. Sinner's got an 8.9 forehand shot quality in that first set, 9.4 on the returns. Serve is at 8.9, 9.4 returns, 9.0 backhand, and a 7.6 forehand. So the forehand wasn't great, but it didn't matter because he still hit 10 winners. The reason the forehand's not great is because he hit 6 errors and 5 of those were forehands. So the forehand was Sinner's issue, but really everything else works. So, I mean, it doesn't really matter that he hit a couple of forehands in the net. His serving was, lost 3 points on his first serve, 4 points on his serve total in that first set. Only faced the one break point, but, in that last game there. But, yeah, and performance rating of a 9 to first set. So, yeah. Sinner is cruising. And Sinner's the one going after it. Svrcina's having to defend a lot. 4-4 rally. As Svrcina goes in the backhand of Sinner. Backhand of Svrcina into the backhand of Sinner. As Svrcina backhand again. To the backhand of Sinner. Svrcina forehand. That's a good shot. Sinner with a pass in the net. All right, nice aggression there from Svrcina. 15 love. All right, Sinner with the backhand. Oh, but Svrcina with a volley. Sinner gets it with a forehand pass, though. All right, Sinner's too good. Svrcina did well, but Sinner was just too quick. 15-0. Man, he played a good rally. I mean, Sinner... Svrcina kind of, scooped it up into the Sinner backhand, and then Svrcina guessed right, but Sinner was too quick with the forehand cross-court. All right, Sinner raised the fist, 15-0. As Svrcina serves a fault second serve. All right, Sinner with the forehand into that forehand of Svrcina. Backhand for Sinner. Goes wide, and it's 30-15. As the return goes into the forehand of Svrcina. Backhand out from Sinner into the backhand of Svrcina. Sinner with the forehand cross-court goes wide, 40-15. By the way, 4-3 for Jovic against Osorio. And Osaka is served for the first set, 5-2. Make that, she just got broken. It's 5-3. Anyways, backhand to backhand rally. Sinner with a forehand into the backhand of Svrcina. To the backhand of Sinner. Svrcina backhand. Again to the backhand of Sinner. Down the line to the forehand of Svrcina. Sinner forehand. Down the line winner. Beautiful shot. 40-30. What other seed is in this section of the draw? Shapovalov, who's not seeded. You've got Fonseca, Paul, Hashanov, Bergs, and Echeverry. So it's a pretty interesting draw. It's pretty interesting, the way that it's shaped out. Or shaping out. Backhand rally. As Sinner into the backhand of Svrcina. Again, the backhand of Sinner. Svrcina backhand. Again to the backhand of Sinner as Svrcina with the forehand. Into the forehand of Sinner. Into the backhand of Svrcina. Backhand again from Sinner as Svrcina backhand slice. Sinner goes down the line again. The backhand of Svrcina. Into the forehand of Sinner. Svrcina doing a lot of running. As Sinner with the forehand inside out winner. Too good. Deuce. Just too good. By the way, only one seed has been eliminated on the men's side of things, and that was Musetti earlier today. On the ladies' side, we've lost a couple of seeds. Wong, Joint, Schneider, and Alexandrova. So only the one top 10 player has been eliminated from the competition so far. All right, deuce. 7 to the forehand of Sinner, forehand of Svrcina. To the backhand of Sinner, Svrcina backhand. Goes long. Advantage Sinner. Advantage Sinner. to get the break in the first game of the second. Serving the forehand of Sinner. Forehand from Svrcina. Sinner with the forehand of Svrcina. To that Sinner backhand. Svrcina backhand on the stretch. Sinner. Forehand cross court. Svrcina gets it but hits it in the net. Sinner breaks. 1-love second set. Osaka, by the way, 5-4 serving for the first set in her match. And, yeah. Shapo down 4-love in the second of his match. Also, Jovic up 4-3 against Osorio. Okay. As we're back in a backhand rally. Now Sinner comes in with a volley, puts it away. 15-love. Are we covering Eala Yastremska? Yeah, that's happening soon. It's not starting for probably another hour, I would guess. Probably another hour, so yeah. But yeah, we are watching that for sure. As the return goes in the forehand of Sinner, puts that away, 30-love. All right, first serve's the fault, second serve. So Osaka from 5-1, I think. He said 5-all. What did I say about her winning easily? Can't remember. I don't think I even said it. 4-4 rally. As Svrcina goes to forehand of Sinner, backhand of Svrcina. Into the backhand of Sinner as Svrcina slice. Into the forehand of Sinner, Svrcina forehand again. To the forehand of Sinner. As with a forehand again from Svrcina to the forehand of Sinner. Svrcina goes down the line. Sinner's there with the backhand. As with a forehand cross court from Svrcina. Sinner with a drop shot. Svrcina comes in with a slice, but Sinner with the backhand winner down the line. Too good. 40-love. Sorry, 4-love. She was up 4-love. All right, first serve of the fault, second serve. Sinner to take a 4-love lead. As Sinner puts away that approach, it's 2-love. Sinner in the second. 2-love. So yeah, Jovic is up 5-3 against Osorio. Osaka's at 5-all in her match. And Echeverry up 4-1 in the second against Shapo. Fokina's back on serve somehow. Was he down 5-love? All right, 2-love Sinner. Sinner hits it in the net, 15-love. Backhand to backhand rally. And a forehand from Svrcina off the tape, but it's in the net. Doesn't go over. 15 all. As Svrcina serves again. A fault. As a backhand from Sinner as a winner, 15-30. Sinner has places to be. I wonder if Sinner wants to get this match over with so we can watch the Chapo match. Wants to do some scouting. He's like, I got to get out of here. I got to go watch that other match that's happening so that I can figure out how to beat them as well. Sinner forehand. Into the forehand for Svrcina. Sinner puts up a lob. Svrcina smash. Sinner gets it back with a forehand. Svrcina with the backhand into the backhand of Sinner. To the backhand of Svrcina. But Svrcina hits it wide. 15-40. As we get a return now from Sinner in the net. 30-40, one saved. Still break point, 30-40. Return goes wide by Sinner and it's deuce. So Jovic serving for the first set against Osorio. And Osaka breaks, so she's serving for the set again. All right. Svrcina serves the fault. Take a serve. Oh, yeah, F1 qualies are on, aren't they? I forgot about that. I should watch that. I probably should watch that. Anyways, forehand goes in the backhand of Svrcina. Backhand of Sinner, the backhand of Svrcina. Sinner with a forehand down the line. Svrcina backhand cross court off the tape. Sinner with a slice. Svrcina backhand. Lob. Too good. Sinner gave him a round of applause before it even bounced. And the crowd go wild. By the way, packed house. Packed house. Love that for this matchup. All right, Svrcina. Beautiful lob. Probably the shot of the day for him. All right. As the return goes into the forehand for Svrcina. Forehand for Sinner. That's a winner. Back to deuce. Jovic serving for the first set as well. She's nearly there. Chapo's down 2-5 in the second. All right, back to deuce. As Svrcina hits a passing shot. Well, he passes Sinner on the baseline. It's not really a passing shot, is it? He hits a pass Sinner on the baseline. Beautiful forehand winner. All right. Advantage for Svrcina. As a return goes into the slice of Sinner. Up goes a passing shot from Svrcina, but Sinner with a lovely drop volley winner. And it's back to deuce. Also, Jovic wins the first set 6-4. Deuce. Beautiful drop shot from Sinner on the volley. Oh, Svrcina just got a time violation warning. Okay. All right, deuce. Double fault for Svrcina. All right, advantage Sinner. Yeah, Jovic won the first set. Yep. Osaka, I think, serving for the first set. All right, advantage Sinner for the double break in the second. Serve to the corner, Sinner. Return goes backhand off Svrcina. Svrcina in the net. 3-love Sinner. 3-love. Osaka's got set points, by the way. And Svrcina Schreider into a first set tiebreak. Echeverry and Shapo are battling in the second. Winner of this match will play the winner of that Echeverry-Shapovalov match. Yeah, so that's everything that's happening at the moment. All right. From what you can tell, was Musetti recovering from recovering from injury, or Fucsovics outplayed him? I didn't watch it, so I have no idea. I didn't watch it at all, so I don't know. I would say that he was probably struggling, or maybe a little rusty. I would say that maybe he was a little bit rusty, but I don't know if he was struggling with any injury or what. But Fucsovics was too good. There you go. Osaka just won the first set. Finally, she gets that first set. I saw it and he looked rusty. Okay. Didn't appear to be struggling with an injury, though. Okay, good. So not injury, but not his best. So at least it wasn't injury. That's good. Injury would have been sad. All right. Forehand goes out by Svrcina. It's 15-love. Musetti didn't appear to be injured when he retired either. But he was. Yes, he did. He definitely looked injured when he retired in Australia, for sure. Yeah, Lane, I did see that. It's funny. 15-all. Sinner hits it out. 15-all. Serve. The fault from Sinner. Second serve. As return goes out by Svrcina. 30-15. Echeverry takes the second set 6-2. Yep, so Shapo and Echeverry go on 3. Winner will play the winner of this match. And Svrcina's up 5-love in the tiebreak. What the hell is that match? What the hell's going on over there? 30-15. Serving to the forehand for Svrcina. Return goes forehand to Sinner. Svrcina. Forehand again to the forehand to Sinner. Sinner drop shot winner. 40-15. Just too good. 40-15. Sinner for a 4-love lead in the second. All right, first serve's a fault, second serve. As with a slice from Svrcina. Sinner goes to the forehand. Svrcina with a backhand winner down the line. Beautiful shot. 40-30. All right, 40-30. Oh, Sinner shanks the ball wide, and we get the deuce. Svrcina has had chances. By the way, that was a 7-love tiebreak by Svrcina. What is that? It was down love 5. What the hell is going on? What is that match? What the hell is going on? Down at love 5, and then he goes and wins a tiebreak 7-love. All right. That is the slowest of starts I've ever seen. Is that good smash by Sinner? It's advantage. That's the slowest start I've ever seen. Advantage Sinner. Sinner with the serve volley, but he doesn't need the volley. It's 4-love. All right. Sinner 4-love in the second. We're still under an hour. All right, 15-love. Svrcina trying to get on the board here. Osaka took the first set at least, yeah. It took her a while, but she got there. As the return goes the forehand of Svrcina, but Svrcina hits it out. 15-0. 15-0. Serve again from Svrcina. That's a fault. Second serve. As we get a missed return by Sinner, 30-15. As return goes forehand of Svrcina, backhand of Sinner to the back of Svrcina, into the back of Sinner. Svrcina forehand, into the forehand of Sinner. Svrcina with the backhand down the line off the tape. Sinner recovers, gets a forehand cross court, and hits a winner. Or did he miss? No, he hit it. No, he missed. He just missed. Svrcina gets lucky, 40-15. All right, 40-15. As Svrcina, or Sinner puts that one away, 40-30. As Svrcina serves again. To the forehand of Sinner. Svrcina forehand to the backhand of Sinner. Svrcina comes in with a volley, and that's too good. The umpire, by the way, very late call of not up by the umpire. What the hell? Svrcina hit a back, it's a winner anyway, and the umpire's like, oh, by the way, 2 shots later, oh, not up. Umpire, come on, wake up. Come on, umpire. You gotta call that shot on the spot. What are you doing? All right, Jovic is broke. All right. Yeah, we got Eala coming up after this. So we'll watch her after this. Against Yastremska. Winner to play Gauff. Yeah, the umpire called it late. After Svrcina hit the second volley, he's like, oh, by the way, Sinner's shot wasn't up. He made me hit a volley for nothing. He had to hit the volley, though, because otherwise, if he missed that volley, or didn't hit that volley, and they didn't call it not up, then he wouldn't really have a claim to the point, unless, it wasn't up. All right. So the winner of this will play the winner of Shapovalov and Echeverry, who are going the distance. Echeverry trying to get an early break in that final set. All right, Sinner. 4-1. Sinner. So we get a forehand now to the slice of Svrcina. Sinner with a volley. That's too good. 15-love. If Eala wins tonight, she'll be top 30. Nice. And we'll talk about that in the next match. All right, 15-love. Good serve, Sinner. Return goes in. Forehand from Sinner. He comes to the net, and then Svrcina with a backhand pass. And then Sinner with a volley. And Svrcina had him on the backhand pass for the second one, but he just didn't make it over the net. 30-love. Sinner serves again. A fault. Second serve. Second serve. Ooh, double fault. 30-15. All right, backhand rally. There's Svrcina into the backhand of Sinner. Svrcina with the forehand cross court. Sinner's got it. Into the backhand of Svrcina. But Svrcina goes wide, and it's 40-15. Sinner serves again. And he's serving volleys. Svrcina pass, not good enough. 5-1 Sinner. Lovely. Again, lovely tactics by Sinner. Just trying them all out tonight. Going with the serve volley. See how that goes. Been working well. 5-1. All right. Svrcina serving to stay in the match. As the return goes to the backhand of Svrcina. Here, the drop shot. Sinner comes to the net. Backhand lob by Svrcina. Sinner with a smash. Svrcina with a backhand wide. Oh. There was an opportunity there for Svrcina to hit the backhand winner down the line, but he just sprayed it. All right. Love 15. Svrcina serves again. Serving the back of Sinner, and here's a return winner. Love 30. I love 30. As a return from Sinner goes into the back of Svrcina. Sinner with a sliced lob. Svrcina smash straight to Sinner. Svrcina volley. Straight to Sinner. Svrcina second volley goes in and Sinner's nowhere near. 15-30 and the crowd go wild. They're loving every point that Svrcina wins. By the way, again, packed house on night 3. Shortest stream ever. No, we've had shorter streams, trust me. All right. As we default from Svrcina, second serve. Second serve. Oh, double fault. 15-40. Sinner's got match points in an hour. By the way, this is a Swiatek match, so we've watched plenty of these matches with Iga Swiatek. All right, 2 match points for Jannik Sinner to get it done. $15.40. As we default, second serve. Second serve in the forehand. Sinner. Return goes into the back of Svrcina. Sinner with a forehand. That's in the net. One saved. 30-40. $30-40. As the return goes into the forehand of Svrcina. Forehand from Sinner in the net. All right, Svrcina not holds, but he saves the match points. Saves match points. We get the deuce. Seven to the forehand of Sinner. Back into Svrcina. Sinner gets back into the backhand of Svrcina. To the forehand of Sinner. Svrcina goes down the line to the backhand of Sinner. Svrcina backhand again is a drop shot. Sinner gets with a slice, but he hits it in the net. Svrcina gets to advantage. And the crowd love it. Advantage Svrcina. Svrcina to take the second game. And makes Sinner serve for this set and match. Return goes back into Svrcina. Back in it from Sinner. Into the front of Svrcina. Svrcina in the net, though. Back to deuce. All right. We get to deuce. Serving to the forehand of Sinner. Return goes to the forehand of Svrcina. And Svrcina hits a wide. Advantage Sinner. Match point number 3. Match point number 3. Late to this stream? Yeah. Yeah, very late. Might be barely made it. You've like the last part of the match. You're here right on time. Second serve into the forehand of Sinner. Return goes out. Oh wait, no, just in time for the comeback. Advantage back to deuce. Advantage disappears. All right. Match point saved again. 3 match points saved. Get the hell out of here. Child. Come on now. 4-4 rallies. That's a let. So they're going to replay the serve. Eala plays after Jovic, and Jovic is playing right now. Ooh, double fold. All right, match point number 4. But look, Jovic's match is probably going to go 3 sets, because why would it go? Why would it be obviously going straight sets? That's impossible. Osorio won't let that happen. Osorio breaks back. It's 2-0. All right, advantage Sinner. Match point number 4. Serve to the back and Sinner in the net. And Svrcina keeps it going. Saves another match point. And we get back to deuce. As a return from Sinner goes in. Match point number 5. Match point number 5. As a return goes for Svrcina. Svrcina hits it wide. Sinner gets a win in just over an hour. Straight sets, 1-1. Look, Svrcina, good run from him. Gets to the second round, plays on the second biggest court in tennis. But he plays the second best player in tennis right now, and that's Jannik Sinner. So, yeah. Tough ask for the Czech, but still had a good run. Still had a decent run this week. Can't be unhappy with his results. And look, it's a good experience to play against Jannik Sinner. You know, play against Jannik Sinner at this time to get an idea of where you're at. You got a game in each set, all right? Next time you play him, get 2 games, right? 3 games, 4 games, right? GG, Sinner too strong, Sinner too good. All right. Well, jump over to the next one. I know it's not started yet, but it's either that or I sit around and do nothing, so I might as well do something. Eala taking on Yastrzemska. We're gonna find out who Coco Gauff's gonna play in the 3rd round. Also, Anisimova's coming up. She could be playing against Raducanu. So there's a couple of really interesting matchups potentially in the 3rd rounds that are being set. Winner of this match, which was Sinner, is going to play the winner of the Echeverry-Chapo match. We'll keep you updated with that as well. But jump on over, and we're going to watch the Yastrzemska-Eala match. They did play last year, so it is a bit of a rematch, but I'm sure Yastrzemska wants to have a much better, or put in a much better effort than she did last time. Sinner wins, 1-1, just over an hour. Swiatek special, but from Sinner.